The backpack class traveled to Integrity Tool down in Fairfield, Kentucky, and we learned why they'd be an amazing community partner. So here's why.
You guys want to introduce yourself?
I started with no employees, just by myself, and then we've added, we're up to about, we've got about 13 full-time. He's vice president here. He's a design engineer. Spent close to 20 years at Toyota. This is our engineering department. A lot of our design goes on in here, like to call it maybe our think tank.
We need to be able to do this. I need to be able to check this. You know, here's a part. I want to check these features, make sure they're there. And so we're able to kind of take what our customers' wants and needs are.
So what we're doing is going in and checking the lights. And we'll actually light those up. We build a machine that'll come down and turn these lights on.
At some point in your career, it's basically just laying out all the tasks that need to be done with dates across the top. These are the tasks, and so this is when we expect to have these items completed. So these big tools that they use to make those parts have these, they're hardened steel inserts in for the working area. And they want to make a duplicate of those parts. So we ask a question. We've got a geometry person in here. You might know what, surely you know what a triangle is.
Yeah.
Right? How many points are on a triangle? When I'm scanning, if I'm scanning a part, I got 3 points that make a triangle. Well, the next point adjacent to it, I can make a triangle with it. And the next point. And so it's called triangulation.
Out of all your softwares and all the machinery out here, anything commonly malfunction, or if it does, how do y'all fix it?
So with the software, typically, I wouldn't call it malfunction. With CAD, there are multiple different ways you can create the same file.
Another question, I heard you mention earlier customers such as automotive brands such as Toyota. Other than car brands or anything like that, what are some other customers that you will?
Take it over here.
Yeah, so I would say probably 95% of our business is automotive. And that's everything from Mercedes, BMW, Volkswagen, the big three, Chrysler, Ford, General Motors, and then Toyota, Mazda. We see a large variety of automotive. So I think for us, long term is going to be. I think this is the one he had pulled up in there on the computer. So basically this is going to come. These are lasers. They're going to come down and check marks. This is a Mercedes-Benz part. And this goes on the trunk. When the trunk opens up. We design and build all the electronic components as well. The question he asked was, do you only do this if there's a very large quantity? And the answer to that is yes.
code. But now since they got this software, they can program thousands of lines of code in just a couple hours.
That's back to the software you asked about. Very powerful. A lot of software is extremely powerful.
Little Ferris wheel bit.
Yep. So all those are different tools for different types of machining. We got drills, end mills. These are taps that make threads. So bolts can go in. You can lift it up and put it on there and it won't let go.
Yeah. The magnet tab.
Yeah, that's probably not right. Good deal, guys. One, two, three over here. 1, 2, 3 over here.
Just miscellaneous parts that are being made on these machines. And what happens here is your engineering department up front will design this and go in and draw the blueprints, right? We'll draw all the prints. We'll come out here and make that off the prints. Showing you guys on the computer screen that block of steel, and he was talking about doing the scanning and taking a snapshot of that block of steel and turning it. Yeah. So this is complete and being ready to ship.
As you can see, we learned a lot from our externship to Integrity Tool. Could they potentially be our next community partner? Only time will tell.